let me let me help you with my observation from the for what it's worth department. Ultimately, and there are a lot of answers to this question, and we're getting a lot of answers, and they're probably all right at some level. But let me go to the bottom line, if I may, and hazard a guess. When it all comes down to the bottom line, all that anyone wants from you is a sense of who they are. That is, they want themselves from you. That is, they come to you, everyone comes to you, hoping to experience themselves in the next grandest way through you. That's all they want. Or they come to you, if I can put it this way, with a question: who am I? If you imagine, whether it's real or not, but just play this trick tomorrow, if you imagine that the next 20 people who encounter you have asked you the question, who am I? Like they had landed on some strange planet and they don't know where they are. And so they're looking at you going, who am I? Who am I? That, in truth, is the only thing people want you to give them, is themselves back. Themselves back. When you give people back to themselves, they no longer need anything from you, because what they wanted from you was what they were missing, which is themselves. Once they get themselves back, they no longer need you, and they do not put you in that place for very long. They may in the short term, but not in the long run, because they've been getting from you who they are. And once they get who they are, they're clear that you're not that, except to the degree that you and they are one. But you're not that, and they're not. So when those 23-year-old testosterone-filled kids come to your door with all of those inappropriate remarks, what they're wanting from you, and what that person wants from you when he tells you all about the people dying around him with cancer and so forth, is he wants you to give him back to himself. The words you want to give him then are not the words we share in this room about process and, the truth from, CWG stuff or whatever. Irrelevant. You're right. We can talk about that in these rooms, because these are rooms where that creates a context within which we can do the work we've come to do. So we are context creating here. But in that moment, you take all that you discuss in moments like this and bring it right to that moment and create the miracle of returning a person to themselves. So the only question I ask myself when I'm dealing with a person who comes to my desk and starts asking, making inappropriate comments, or brings a problem and dumps their problems, like everyone around me is dying of cancer, which is not a small thing to be going on in somebody's life. My first thought is, in what way can I give this person back to themselves? What part of this person is now missing that causes them to experience this present circumstance as problematical? And what can I say to this person that will allow them to reach out and grab a part of themselves back again, so that they can encounter what they're encountering out there and not experience it as problematical, but merely conditional? That is, it is a condition, but it's not a problem. It's what's so, but it's not a problem. Or as my wonderful friend Werner Erhard said a few years ago, obviously this is what's so. Not so obviously, it's also so what. Now, of course, you don't say that to somebody who's got 15 people dying of cancer. You don't say, well, so what? But you can. So what you look for is not, gee, what aphorism or teaching from CWG or thought from the New Spirituality, or what part do I know? You're creating your own reality, or what can I bring forward to this moment? Wrong. You'll get buzzed out. Because they didn't come to your space to hear that. What they came to your space to hear is, who am I? Who am I in the space of everyone dying around me? 6 people are dying of cancer. My friend, my brother, my uncle's father, the guy across the street, whatever. The eternal question, the eternal question. Who am I? Who am I? And then by extension, who are they? Who are they? Who are we? Who are you? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That's all they want to know. And that's all they want to know too when they just come by with those flippant, inappropriate remarks. They're just wanting you to tell them, I see you. And not I see you as this flippant, inappropriate, testosterone-filled 23-year-old kid. I see who you really are. And there's a way to do that when that's your agenda going into the moment. There's a way to do that. I can't give you the way sitting here, but I can promise you in the moment you will know what that way is. This is what's true, and we'll end here tonight. In every moment, you will know what it takes to return another to themselves. You will not know it ahead of time. We can't sit here and discuss that. There's no formula. There's no secret answer. But you will know in the moment what it will take to return that person to themselves. You give them that, and you will have given them the gift of a lifetime.
If you enjoy what you've just seen, consider making a donation so that you can have even greater access to more downloadable media and other content as well. Or visit our store and check out our calendar as well.